Good morning. Thanks for joining us for the Ag Report. The Montana stock growers will host a slate of listening sessions this spring to gather input for the organization's Producer Profitability Initiative. The initiative is a grassroots movement to gather ideas on how the U.S. livestock industry can be strengthened. You don't have to be a member to attend, just care about the long-term direction and viability of the ranching business. The initiative has 5 initial focus areas that include creating a favorable tax climate, improving government programs, minimizing barriers to entry for young producers, addressing labor challenges, and developing mentorship opportunities. 9 listening sessions will be held at auction yards across the state beginning next week and continuing through May. Well, of course, it's tournament time for Montana high school athletes, and the Montana Beef Council has an exciting project with the Montana High School Association where beef has been named the preferred protein for high school athletics. Brian Michelotti, Executive Director of the MHSA, told me about how the organizations are partnering to promote beef.
Beef is obviously a major part of our economy in the state of Montana, and we appreciate all of our ranchers. And this is just one more way that we can showcase the great things that are happening. This is such a high-profile time of year, and what a great opportunity to share the great things that Montana Beef Council is doing with us. And we have some different programs that we put together at our state basketball tournaments that hopefully will be able to showcase them and also benefit our student athletes as well.
Join us back here shortly for more ag news and the markets.
I represent a lot of what ranchers' wives are, where they marry into the family. Coming into established ranch, the expectations of that is just absolutely overwhelming. You know, there's always stress with all families, but when you're not dealing with the stress outwardly, it will definitely impact everyone inwardly. You may feel alone, but you're not alone.
Welcome back to the Ag Report. The Montana stock growers submitted a request to Congressman Ryan Zinke for consideration of financial appropriation to address the 2024 grasshopper forecast. Zinke serves on the Appropriations Committee, and the Montana stock growers noted that ranchers have self-funded suppression the past several years, and factors like a multi-year drought combined with record-high input costs and already years of hopper infestations have raised significant concerns about the forecast. The stock growers asked for $3 to $5 million for USDA APHIS to treat acres in Montana for grasshopper suppression. Well, the futures market was closed Monday for President's Day, but feeders are at their highest point since October. Focus now turns to the Cattle on Feed report, where placements are expected to be historically tight. Cash-fed cattle did sell 1 to 2 lower last week, mostly 179 to 181, dressed from 287 to 288. The bred cow market remains very strong. In St. Onge, we saw the young cows top the market at $3,075. Big test to bred heifers from $2,300 to $2,900. Running age cows $1,975 to $2,350. Strong demand for bred ewes last week, but the lambs were lower with 70 to 90 pounders from $216 to $235. New lows were set multiple times for wheat and corn last week on expectations for growing supplies of both, despite the Ag Department saying that we'll have less acres of grain in 2024. Pressure from reduced exports and feed use is weighing heavily on the wheat market right now. Well, that's it for today's Ag Report. Thanks for joining us and have a good one.